This state is crazy. Like I said, I've never been here before. And within landing, I was excited because I heard Montana is beautiful. And I don't like people and there's not a lot here. So, I live in LA. I've learned to hate every person. But I remember I landed, I drove through the night here from Bozeman. And I'm pretty sure I have PTSD. Because I don't know what the wildlife is fucking doing out here. And why in the winter your sun rises at noon and sets at 2 p.m. But I thought I could do it. I grew up in Indiana, so I grew up in the Midwest. I know open fields and stuff. I know how to hack it. And so I'm driving. Within an hour into the drive, I'm just tired. I didn't sleep much on the plane. And I'm driving, and my first thought is, this is terrifying. There's no buildings, there's no lights, there's no anything. It's just an abyss, a darkness, a black hole I'm driving through. I don't know why anyone in this state would ever pay to go to a haunted house. Just get in your car and drive at night for free. That's the haunted house. So I'm just driving, and I'm an hour in, and I'm like, you know what, I got this. And I'm doing 80, even though it's pitch black, because I'm not a bitch. And I'm going, and all of a sudden, in front of me, I just slam the brakes. 4 massive elk are just sitting looking at me like this in the road. Just staring like this, not moving, like, fucking try. Have fun with totaling that rental. And so I slam on the brakes, I'm shaking. I'm just all traumatized already. I'm triggered and everything. And then they finally just kind of moved out of the way, but they stood for a minute and looked at me. And look, again, LA, I've walked by Bloods and Crips every day with no fear. I've never been more afraid by this gang of 4 elk. Just staring. I swear one of them went like this. He had a gold tooth with an N next to him. He was like, no sack, goes. No sack, don't fucking forget it. Yeah, that's right. So he walks off, I drive, and now everything on the road just looks like an elk. Everything. Because when my headlights hit them, you know, they look at you, those eyes, and it reflects. There's just refraction of light. And then they have those reflectors on the roads and the guardrails, and everything looks like an elk. I'm just driving it, and I swear there's nothing. There's nothing there. 0 items, just a reflector, and I'm like, oh, I just watch it go by like you. I did that at a guardrail. A guardrail showed up, I was like, and I almost turned and hit the other guardrail. You understand how dumb of a way to die that would be? The thing that's supposed to protect me from driving, I swerved away from and hit the other thing that was supposed to protect me while I'm driving. So I'm just like, make it through, get to the hotel. I'm about an hour away from here, which is where I'm staying in this hotel. I'm about an hour away, and I'm thinking I'm scot-free. I think I can kind of relax a little bit. I've still got the shakes a little. I'm just white-knuckling. I'm surprised the steering wheel isn't in my hand during this show. I just whipped it up and won't let go. And I'm driving, and then, right when I think I'm scot-free, a fucking deer, a little, like not as big as those elk, like a fourth the size. I see him coming though, so I start to hit the brakes a little bit, but then he doesn't stop. He just darts across the darkness right into the road. So I hit the brakes, and this time the anti-lock kicks in, just kick, and it goes. And so I try to swerve away, but instead of just continuing to go, he like stops, freaks out, and tries to go my direction with me. I tries to run this way. Like he's gonna outrun me. And so I tried to turn and zig like away. But you know what, when you're behind someone at the grocery store in the aisle and you can't get around them with your car, you're like, excuse me, could you please move? They're like, oh sorry, but they just keep going the same direction as you. You're like, could you just move? That's what he was doing. He was leaping. And I was like, I'm gonna go left. And he's like, me too. Oh no, never mind. And it just took for like 2 seconds. I'm doing this. So finally I came to a complete stop and his stupid white tail just goes off in the distance. And literally, I rolled down the window, I shouted, I was like, this is a rental, you asshole! And I just kept going to the hotel. I'm so traumatized. If someone heckles me tonight, I'm gonna be like, is that an elk? Get that fucking elk out of here. But I'm here, I'm alive, I made it.